All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Leslie
Today
Perkins,
do
and
you
I'm a
need?
college navigator at Southside Virginia Community College. We want to welcome everyone here today. Please make sure as you come in that you are muted so you can hear lots of good information that we are going to share. It's a pleasure to have you all here as we gather to provide important information about SVCC's upcoming graduation. I know you have all worked very hard and you have reached the finish line. And this session is here to guide you through everything you need to know to ensure a smooth and successful graduation experience. We'll be covering important information about requirements, ceremony information, and how to make sure that your hard work is celebrated appropriately. If you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate and ask those questions, but we do ask that you wait to the end of the session to ask them. Okay, so we have some wonderful people lined up to discuss graduation today. And the first person that I'm going to ask to speak is Shauna Dix, our registrar here at SVCC, and she's going to discuss the graduation application process.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. As Leslie said, you have gotten to that finish line and we're so proud of you. I'm going to do my little presentation a bit different this year. You have all gotten through the actual application process itself by applying for graduation online already. That has been in process for a little bit now. But the exciting news is that we partnered with a third-party vendor who is Parchment. They currently do our transcripts, which are your official record from Southside. But now they are offering diploma services to you all. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown of the timeline and when to expect your awards and everything. So spring grades are due Tuesday, May the 6th. Shortly thereafter, the admissions team, along with myself, will be reviewing grades. And once all the grades are in, we will start our end of term processing. So we'll start reviewing spring graduates probably the afternoon of the 6th, and we will work on conferring graduates, which is running reports for everybody that has applied to graduate for spring. We hope to have those reviewed by multiple people by probably Thursday the 8th. We are hoping that would be a quick turnaround time as long as all of our grades are in. Once that happens, we'll start conferring the graduation in SIS. And what that means is you will see your award posted to your student account if you were to pull up your advising report and look at that. So there's a couple things when we certify graduates. You have to earn at least 25% of your degree or certificate at Southside to be eligible for graduation. You have to have at least a 2.0 GPA to graduate. And in order to receive honors, you have to be enrolled in graduating in a certificate or a degree program. Our very short programs, which are career study certificates, are not eligible for honors. The honors breakdown is 3.2 to 3.49 is our regular honors. 3.5 to 3.79 is our high honors. And our highest honors is awarded to GPA of 3.8 or higher. Again, you have to be in a full certificate or degree program, and you have to complete half of your classes at Southside, so 50% at Southside in order to be eligible for honors. We are hoping to have all the conferrals posted by the 12th. This is giving us a little bit of a stretch in case grades aren't in, but we hope to have them in. Usually we do, as long as grades are there. And Parchment has an incredibly quick turnaround time. So as soon as I load that information and send it up for processing, they will be emailing you. You will receive a digital copy of your diploma or certificate. And it's imperative that you continually check your student email even after you've graduated so that you'll actually get that in your email. Once you get it, you can download it. You can save it, you can print it, you can attach it to your social media accounts, as well as your LinkedIn accounts if you use that to show all your family, your friends, and potential employers of your award and that it has been posted. Once you get that email, you'll have 72 hours that will grant you access and time to update any address information for them before they actually mail those out. So after that 72-hour period, Parchment will work on printing and mailing diplomas. Their turnaround time for that is 7 to 10 business days, and that's all dependent on our lovely postal service. So sometimes sooner, sometimes later, but they do get that out. So we're so excited that you have gotten to this point, and we cannot wait for you to be able to share this on social media, which is such a tremendous benefit to our students now that has not been available in the past.
Thank you, Shauna. Yeah, that's very exciting. I like that. All right, Miss Caitlin, if it's okay with you, we're going to skip down on the agenda to Caitlin Maloney. Caitlin is a college navigator here at SVCC. She wears many hats, and one of them is a PTK advisor.
Hi, everybody, and congratulations on your upcoming graduation. I'm going to send some contact information here in the chats just for you guys to have. But I'm a PTK advisor on the Keysville campus, and there's also a PTK advisor, Dr. Shana Kendall Maxey, on the Alberta campus. But one of the great things about PTK is that you get special recognition at graduation. If you're a PTK member, you will have a PTK seal on your diploma that basically says you are a PTK member. Little note about that, please make sure you can accept your spring invitation to join PTK until May 31st. But if you want that on your diploma, you will need to accept your membership before graduation, or it will not be on your diploma. If you don't know if you're a PTK member, or if you're unsure about how to figure out if you've been invited, please reach out to me or Dr. Shana Kendall Maxey. If you're eligible to be a PTK Honor Society member, you would have gotten invited by PTK in your student email. But like I said, you're welcome to reach out to me or Dr. Kendall Maxey to see if you are a member or how you can become a member. Another great thing of being a PTK member is you get to stand out a little bit during the graduation ceremony by purchasing a PTK stole. You can purchase these stoles in person in Keysville from me, or in Alberta from Dr. Kendall Maxey for $15 cash only. Or if you want, you can order them from ptk.org for $26. But that's just a way you can stand out and show off your accomplishments for having a high GPA on graduation day.
All right, thank you, Caitlin. And some of you will be taking the graduate assessment testing. And so Dr. Robin Daniel is here, and she's going to discuss more of that and to let you know if you do have to take it and how to do so. Dr. Daniel is the Director of Institutional Effectiveness and Strategic Initiatives.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining the session today. As far as graduation assessments overall, for everybody that is graduating with an associate's degree at the college, you will be required or asked to take the graduation assessment test. So please don't freak out that the test. It is just to monitor what we've done as far as college and your instructors, as far as how you've been and learned about different things at the college. So just want to make sure that you do your best at it when we send you that information. And please be sure to look for that information inside the link to your email. I know most of you've gotten that in your packet as well. You can go ahead and start taking those assessments inside of there. So it is about a 50-question test inside of there that's in a Google document, and then also a survey link that you'll have access to that you can use that survey
All right, I think we lost Dr. Daniel. She was traveling back from another meeting. I apologize. But again, she had said that if you should have received the graduate assessment testing in your student email. Please do not panic. It is not a pass or fail. So if you feel like you didn't do well on the test, it's not like you cannot graduate. It is an assessment. We do want you to try your hardest and to do as well as you can on there, but we don't want any panic or anything like that from students because it is just an assessment of how you have grown and what you have learned here at Southside. All right, so next I'm going to ask Ms. Mason, Ms. Cindy Mason to speak. Ms. Mason is the Administrative Assistant to the Vice President for Academic and Workforce Programs. In addition to all the wonderful things she does there, she also leads our graduation ceremony. So she's going to let you know some very, very important information. I know we've been getting a lot of questions, and she's here today to kind of discuss those things with you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an exciting time of year. I am usually the crazy lady running around with a clipboard for graduation. So anyone who's a staff member, I think I see Leslie and Caitlin smiling broadly there. So you will recognize me. If you don't know me already, you will know me graduation day. Again, I'm the lady running around with a clipboard. If you have any questions that day, certainly stop me. And prior to graduation, we know it's a lot. It is a lot, but it's an exciting time of the year. We are planning daily. I'm working on graduation. It will be held. The ceremony will be held again this year at Longwood. For those of you maybe not familiar with Longwood, be prepared. It's an amazing center that just offers so much comfort for you and your family, more room. It's just a great venue to be able to be at, and we are just fortunate that the college can host our graduation there. So we are very excited about that. I do encourage you to check often on the graduation link. It's on the Southside website, southside.edu/graduation. Information is there and updated as it becomes available. If anything changes, it's going to be there. Closer to the graduation ceremony day, we will have a live stream link available. We already have the streaming link, but we're going to put it very visible on that link. So please, please, if you have family members that want to see you graduate and they are unable to be in attendance, or you don't have a ticket for them, be sure it is going to be streamed. Okay, so I'm going to go over some details with you. Bear with me. It's a lot of information. If you have any questions, certainly reach out. graduation@southside.edu is the email address, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So like I said, Longwood is hosting our graduation this year. The college address is on the graduation link. Parking indicated in blue on the campus map. So be sure to look at this and become familiar with where you're going to go. Okay. The procession will begin promptly at 9:30. There's no delay in that. So if people are still, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing over here. Let me silence that. It's probably a graduation question. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the town of Farmville and the parking lots. Okay, there's ample parking. Last year, everybody got a spot. So don't think that you can't, you're going to get there and not have a spot. You will. It's just going to be which parking lot you're going to go to. Okay. Longwood is a completely pedestrian campus. So parking is on the outlying sides of the campus all the way around the college campus. So again, look at the campus map. Okay. We will not have a graduation rehearsal. I know in high school you were probably familiar or are familiar that you're having a rehearsal. We will not have a rehearsal. Okay. There are going to be plenty of people directing you to where you need to go, what you need to do. Okay. So don't be nervous about that, whether it's walking into the Brock Center, which is kind of overwhelming when you first go in, but also very exciting. And also for the time that you would get your reader card and check in. There are going to be lots of people directing you. We have some amazing staff members here, and I could not do graduation without them. They all have graduation assignments and will assist you totally in what you need to do. There are tickets again this year because of the size of the center. It cannot accommodate more than their limitation and we have to abide by their rule, okay? So there's a limit of 4 tickets per graduate, okay? That's a little less than last year. We had people on top of people last year. We learned a lot about that. There may be extra tickets available. I have a ticket wait list. Okay, so as soon as the email comes in, definitely give me a call, but I prefer an email. Let me know if you need another ticket. Now, when you say, oh gosh, I need 10 more tickets, that's probably not going to be doable. Okay, so just bear in mind, we are going to have it live streamed so that your family members and friends can watch it. But if you need an extra ticket or two, certainly reach out to me and let me know. I had a student email me this morning that he can't use his tickets. So he went on to the website at Longwood, claimed his tickets, and then is going to send them to me. So then I can give them out to those on the wait list. We're encouraging students who are not going to participate in the ceremony to do that. Okay. So we have about 340 students right now that have claimed their tickets, which is a great number. Last year, we had about 450 students participate in the ceremony. So you will see by multiplying that times 4 tickets, the numbers grow very big, and we want everybody to be safe and comfortable. Okay, so just if any ticket questions, certainly let me know. If you have not purchased your cap and gown, please do so. The deadline is next week. You can purchase after the deadline. You're just going to pay more shipping cost, and we hate for that to go up. We had planned and encouraged the Herff Jones sales rep to come to campus. He wants to come after the deadline to order. I wanted him to come prior to the deadline to order to save shipping cost. That was not in their schedule, so they could not do that. I am working with them on being at Willett on the day, or in the Brock Center the day of graduation. They are not sure if they are going to have staff members to do that. So again, please order your cap and gown ahead of time. I've had students to ask me, can they wear their high school regalia? No, you cannot wear your high school regalia. We do ask if you've had a past graduate, a friend maybe graduated a year or 2 ago. The cap and gown both are solid black. That is fine for you to borrow. You do need the hood. So the hood can be sold separately. I've had students ask for that. So the Herff Jones representative made that available as an individual item. Tassel comes with your cap. It has the 2025 medallion hanging on it, just like from a high school graduation or any other college graduation. We will give all honors grads the gold tassel when they check in to get their reader card. So you do not have to worry about that. The black one comes with it. I've had students say, can I wear both tassels? Yes, you can wear both tassels. That's absolutely fine. But you will get a gold tassel if you're an honors grad. Your honors will be based on the fall semester. Okay, so that's what your honors will be based on. Okay, and admissions will be on site if you have any questions. If you think you should have received honors and did not, they will be able to verify that. Okay. Ceremony details. Arrive early. Arrive as early as you can. We like for students to start checking in by 8 o'clock. We know that's an hour and a half prior to the processional starting, but it takes a while to get your reader card, to get out in the formation, to get ready to march in and things like that. It takes a while, and you want to have some time. You don't want to rush. Last year, there was some traffic backup going into downtown Farmville. Hampton-Sydney's graduation was last year, and I think that's also scheduled the same this year. So there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people. So sometimes it may take a while to get into Willett to get your reader card. So just bear in mind your time. You will check in and get a white card that's a reader card. It's a postcard, and it will have your name, your degree, your major, and your honors. And that's what you will hand to the person reading your name when you walk across the stage. Please don't lose it once you check in. If you do and cannot find it, we will have admissions on site to print you another one, but we do ask that you hold on to your reader card, and that will be picked up when you check in. Caps can be decorated. If you want to decorate your cap, that's absolutely fine, as long as it's tasteful. We don't want it to be anything that's offensive or anything that's not tasteful. So if you have a question about that, you're welcome to take a picture of it and email it to me, and I'll let you know. But certainly it's a lot of fun. We've had students go all out, and we've had some just put a saying or, hey, mom, I made it, those kinds of things. So if you want to do something on your cap, that's absolutely fine, as long as it's not offensive. Dress appropriately and comfortably. We will be walking, okay? So not only from your car into Willett, from the parking lot rather, into Willett is a walk no matter how you go. And then also the walk for the procession. You will go from Willett over to the Brock Center. It's just a roundabout way. So just wear comfortable shoes. We have a lot of ladies that want to be in tall heels. If you can wear those and be comfortable and walk for a distance, you know what? You knock yourself out. You will see me in a lot of comfortable shoes, that's for sure. If it rains, there's a outside area we have to go through, okay? So there's a little bit of outdoors, not a lot, but if it's raining, just be prepared for that too, okay? We ask that you leave all of your belongings in the car. You don't want to bring anything into Willett with you, because that room will be left unlocked when we leave out of there, okay? If you bring your cell phone, be sure that you put it in a pocket and turn it off. Okay, students want to take pictures getting ready and with all of your friends. That's wonderful. We want that. But we do ask when the procession starts, just turn your phone off. We've had students want to take pictures as you're processing. We want that to be a very professional look. This is your day to be in the spotlight, and we want you to shine. Okay, so we want to see your beautiful and handsome faces walking in your regalia. Okay, quite the honor. The ceremony, like I said, will be streamed. That's going to be on the graduation link. When it comes time to award the degrees, you will be directed. Again, lots of staff members will direct you in the way that you need to go. So don't worry about how you're going to process up to the stage and go across. We will have people guiding you. The first person going up or the first several people, that's just the luck of the draw. You want to be first, but you'll see how we process across the stage, okay? Let's remain for the entire ceremony. I know that may be hard. We are trying to limit it as much as we can to an hour and a half to 2 hours. Last year, a lot of people left, and it was just unprofessional, not really what we want. We want to give everybody their time to be a graduate, to process across the stage, to do the recessional, marching back out. So please, please plan. It's your day. We want you to stay for the entire ceremony and be with your classmates and remain there. There will be a photographer on site that will take a picture of you receiving your diploma, shaking your hand with our president, Dr. Johnson. Those will be available after graduation, and there is no charge for that. We have a photographer there to do that. Okay. We're also going to have a video afterwards. There's a videographer there. Ricky does an amazing job. We hire him to do this for the college, and that link will be up. Last year, it was about a week after graduation. He had that link, and we put it on our graduation link for you to order your video. I think last year the cost was $30. Okay. So just know that that will be available for purchase too. Okay, I think I've covered everything very quickly. If anyone has any questions, you're welcome to maybe put them in chat or email me to, save time this afternoon. Everybody's busy. graduation@southside.edu, and I will be glad to answer any question. And don't think, oh gosh, this is a silly question. No questions are silly. If you have a question and you want to know the answer to something, please, please feel free to ask me. I'll be glad to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to celebrating with you on May 10th. This is an exciting, exciting time. I don't care how many years I've done this. It's like when I do weddings, I hear pomp and circumstance and I cannot help but get a lump in my throat. So I look forward to being there with you. If you're tearing up and crying, I'm going to be right there with you. If you're laughing and celebrating, I'll be there as well. Look forward to seeing you May 10th.